Right, we have Mark the Kock, who's fresh back from his trip from Australia. He's got his runners on Thursday. We can go through. Let's start from race 1. Cherry on Baby, a very well-bred first-timer. Can you tell us about her, Mark?
Johnny, she's quite a nice quality filly. 1200 turffontein. For me, a really good play. I love starting them at 1200s at turffonteins. I just don't like the draw. I don't like draw one. But she is a filly. She's going to make significant improvement, in my opinion, with the run. We've battled with shins and a few little niggles here and there along the way, but she's had a long prep, and I do believe there's a little bit of quality here. So I'm dead keen to see her on the race track. The horse to beat is obviously drawn 1 or 2 away from her, so she can keep an eye on her. But she's a filly that I do like.
Right, in race 2, Calantha, good first run up, but has been off the track for 240 days.
Yes, also not ideal. You know, I would have preferred to run her with the fillies, but again, she was drawn right down the inside, and that didn't work for us first up. We've had a few niggles with her, with the feet, etc. Quite a nice filly. I really do think this filly's got a chance. I think the horse that beat her last time was rated like 95 or something. Not a bad horse. So the form is good. I like the draw towards the outside here.
And Richard up.
Richard up. We're getting £5 from the colts. I would believe she's a runner. There's 1 or 2 to beat, sure. But she's not the worst filly around. She's got ability.
Then you got in the race 4, No Place Like Home and Festival of Magic. Both had good first up runs, but the last 2 runs were.
Yeah, No Place Like Home last time sort of left me scratching my head. JP said he wasn't striding out. He's relatively sound also. I would think he's going to need it. The other horse is drawn really badly, and I think too short for him.
Right, in race 5 you got Animony, and you've put Trent Mayer up, taking off the 4 kilos.
Yes, I'm hoping that'll help, and a good draw, 1400. She has won a mile, and she's come back to win at 1200. She's again slightly disappointed in this filly. I think she's better than her form suggests, although the Mrs. Browning run is actually not a bad run, seeing that she's come and won again and beaten, and there's been 2 winners from that form run, so I wouldn't leave her out of anything.
Same race, Simple, always there or thereabout?
Yes, except for her last start. We thought with all the pace she's showing we'd try her at 12. That didn't work. Mrs. Browning run, a huge run, she must be a big runner. And
in race 8, Twatwa Cut, unfortunately I see 2 seconds, and you get 2 kilos for that.
Yeah, 2 kilos for running second, so the handicappers have pinched a win from the owners, even if he does win. 2 kilos is a win less than he's going to have in his time, unless we run him down the tubes and get them to drop them, which they'll do at £1 a time. Take 4 runs to lose the £4 that they gave him in 1 run. Anyway, be that as it may, that's the sad reality of handicapping in South Africa. He's well drawn as opposed to was fairly poorly drawn last time. But the last start, clearly the 2 kilos cost him the race. There's a couple of form horses in the race, up-and-comers like Hawkbull. One's got a watch. Jet Dynasty's beaten them before. The front line looks an up-and-comer. So I think a wide open race, but my cause has not been helped by handicappers.